he goes over a chronological order of the end times. After the disciple asked him, what are the signs of the end times, right? Talks about how there would be, there would be lack of food, scarcity of food, wars, rumors of wars, earthquakes. This series, we've been focused on rapture. Actually, the doctrine of rapture is actually a false teachings. This was established and was introduced in the 19th century, specifically in the year 1830 by John Nelson Darby. And the doctrine of rapture, it teaches that believers will be taken up out of here before the Great Tribulation occurs. However, we've read in Matthew 24, that's the total opposite of what the Messiah says, the Messiah Jesus Christ. So it's actually after the Great Tribulation, that's when he's going to gather the saints, the chosen ones, those who guard his commandments and their faith in Jesus, right? It talks about, there'll be so much great distress. In verse 22, it tells about if those days were not shortened, no one will make it. But for the sake of the elect, he will shorten those days. In verse 29, it says, immediately after the great tribulation, after the great distress, that's when the sun will darken. It talks about the moon will turn red. Actually, not give light. In Revelation, in Joel 2:31, it says the moon will be like red like blood. It talks about how the stars will fall like meteor. So it's right after the Great Tribulation that both believers and non-believers will go through. That's when he will come, according to Matthew 20.